Hi everyone, and welcome to another live session from the series Engineering Qualification Validation in Australia. And this is live session number 122, which means that for the last 122 weeks, I am here every week talking about a subject about engineering qualification validation here in Australia, also about jobs in Australia and other subjects related to engineering. And tonight, I will be talking about an issue that is floating around quite frequently in many conversations and social posts. Yes, plagiarism. You heard very well. Plagiarism. In Portuguese, we say plágio. For those that don't know, I'm a Brazilian civil engineer. And my audience, I've got a lot of audience from Brazil. And in Portuguese, we say plágio. And also, I will also be talking about the Engineers Australia revision processes in case of the outcome of your application is not the one that you were expecting to be. But first, for those that don't know me, my name is Gerson Ida, and I'm the founder of the website www.engineersinaustralia.com, a website to share content of value and useful information to help you in your journey to validate your engineering qualification in Australia. And I also share environmental management information, workplace health and safety information, day-to-day of engineering in Australia, and also about professional engineering recruitment. And also, before I start, if you haven't joined my Telegram group yet, what is Telegram? Telegram is like WhatsApp. It's a messaging app where I have a group called Engineering Qualification Validation. We've got more than 800 members in the group. And if you are not part of the group yet, I invite you to join. I'm going to just paste the link in the chat, join the Telegram group. So I will paste that in YouTube, in Facebook, and also in Instagram. Those ones on Instagram, you can go to my link in my bio also, and then there's a link there. Once you click, there will be a few buttons. One of the buttons is to join the Telegram group yet, Engineering Qualification Validation. So you need to download the app first. Once you download the app, then you can click on the link and then you can join the group. And also, if you're interested in the free online workshop, I hold a free online workshop a few times a year. And the workshop is going to be, I want to become an engineer in Australia. And the next event is going to happen in December, early December, starting on the 5th of December. And if you want to register your participation there, I'm going to also paste the link in the comments so you can register your participation there. And once you register, it's important that you receive and check that you received your confirmation email. And there will be an invitation for you to join my WhatsApp group as well, just for the workshop. So let's get down to the business now. And I'm really happy to be here to share my experience in the engineering qualification validation process and talk about, again, the risks of plagiarism. And I'm following some posts in Facebook of some people asking if they know any company that they can engage the services to write their CDR, Competency Demonstration Report. That includes the CPD, the Continuing Professional Development, the 3 career episodes, and the summary statement. So I just would like to give you guys, to share information what is in the Engineers Australia booklet, Migration Skills Assessment. And in the booklet, there is actually a warning. And I want to warn you that Engineers Australia uses advanced plagiarism detection software. In the Engineers Australia Migration Skills Assessment booklet, on page 18, item 2.5.3, it discusses about plagiarism. And each career episode, remember, each career episode should be based on your own work that you conducted. And most importantly, it should be written, it's in entirety in your own words. So you need to write the career episodes. You need to write your CPD. You need to write your summary statement. If you ask somebody to write on your behalf, or if you copy from somebody else, it is plagiarism. And the booklet is very clear. Presenting work conducted by others as your own and using templates, other career episodes, online sources is considered plagiarism. It is a breach of Engineers Australia Code of Ethics, which is unethical behavior. And I know that many people, they make available their own CDR application or their career episodes for you to have a look just as a base, and you're not going to copy. But once you look and read somebody else's career episode, you're probably going to maybe inadvertently copy some of the parts of somebody else's career episode. And if you do that, Engineers Australia plagiarism detection software will detect the same text, which is a copy, and it will ask you to explain why before probably rejecting your career episode and imposing a ban period up to 3 years. So copying or asking somebody else to write on your behalf, this act carries severe penalties, including rejection of the application, imposing up to 36 months ban period, 3 years, and or reporting your details of your application to the Immigration Department or the Home Affairs Department for further action and investigation. So, and make sure that you don't do that, because you don't want your details to be sent to the Department of Home Affairs or Immigration Department, because it can be used as part of your character assessment. Breach of the Code of Ethics or unethical behavior, it can impact your character assessment. And character assessment is used in many visa applications. So if you fail in the character assessment, it's not just your permanent visa that can be at risk. Many other visas, even I think a student visa, can be at risk. So just make sure that you don't do that. You don't want to get banned, and you don't want your details to be passed onto the Department of Home Affairs or Immigration Department. If you ended up kind of having your career episodes rejected because of plagiarism, there is an opportunity for informal and formal review. But obviously, this will involve more time, money, and stress, of course. And I will cover those details of the revision process a little bit later on. And I want to share with you, and that's very important. I received many messages from engineers that they got caught by plagiarism. And they ended up asking me if I can help them to somehow do something. And unfortunately, one, because I don't give one-on-one consulting services, and two, if you actually did plagiarism and got caught by plagiarism, it's very difficult. And one, I don't want to be involved in these sort of processes. And two, if you did it, well, you just need to suck it up and move on. But I want to share with you some messages that I received from some engineers. And you'll see that they're very desperate messages. And I think it's very important to share this with you. So the first one I received from one of our colleague engineers, where Engineers Australia rejected the application because Engineers Australia found pictures that have been copied from the internet, and this person was banned for 12 months. until this person could make a new application. This message was before Engineers Australia updated to 3 years. So this person got the maximum ban period, which was 1 year. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my Word document, which is going to be the PDF. Let me just find here. Where is that? Not this one. Where's my PDF? Where is my PDF? I cannot find my PDF. Just a second, guys. Not this one. Sorry. It should be here. No, it's not here. I'll have to, just a second, I'll have to include the window. Sorry, guys. Every time that we do a live session, something goes wrong. So yeah, that's the one. Yeah, found it. I'm just going to do that. And just make it slightly bigger. And now I think you guys can see that. So that's a PDF that I'm preparing to you guys. And I'm going to show you the messages that I received. So that's the first one. Unfortunately, is in Portuguese, but I will translate. It says, "Yeah, hi Gerson, how are you? Oh, good. I'm in the Engineering Qualification Validation group. My application was rejected by Engineers Australia. That's including the revision. Now I don't know what to do. They told me that some of the images were copied from the internet and so on. And they banned me for 12 months of a new application. So obviously, images copied from the internet, they certainly are no, it's not good. You shouldn't really be doing that. And Engineers Australia caught this person, and this person was banned for 12 months of a new application. I couldn't really help. The person told me that it indeed copied images from the internet. There was another person that sent a message just recently. It's a person from, obviously, not from Brazil. He sent me a message in English, and said, "Hi, sir, I have degree from India, 2013." So this person obviously probably from India. "I have applied once with CDR reports a year ago, and they refused my assessment and put 1 year ban. How can I assess my degree again?" And then I asked, why did they refuse your application and why did they put a 1 year ban? And they said your career episode is plagiarized. And then I asked the question, did you engage a CDR writer? And the person responded, yes. And then I asked, what did they say when Engineers Australia told you about plagiarism? Didn't they give you a plagiarism-free report? Because these companies, when you engage those companies, they say as part of their marketing that they give you a plagiarism-free report. So, and then the person said, they gave me reports as well, but still they refused my application. So even though the person probably got a plagiarism-free report from the company, but as I said, Engineers Australia plagiarism detection software is very advanced. And then I ask, what's your plan now? I don't know, actually. I have applied PR through other assessment now. So this person was asking me to help, but if the person engaged somebody or a company and got banned, you just need to rewrite everything again, and obviously without engaging the company again. So unfortunately, that's what happens. So I'm not here to, obviously, you guys all adults, you do whatever you want to do. I'm just here to raise the alert and raise your awareness that it's a big risk. And if you get caught, well, you just need then to accept the fact that you got caught and move on. So it's not worth the risk. Just going back to my notes now. It's certainly not worth the risk. And the PDF, I'm just going to share with you how you can actually get this PDF. I'll just check if you have any questions, just send me in the comments. I'll just double check if there is any questions or not, and then I'll be answering. But that PDF, if you want to get that PDF there, one, you need to obviously join my Telegram group, because all the PDFs I share in my Telegram group. And two, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a picture and make a post of the PDF document. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a picture of this question there. And then I'll just edit a little bit. And then I'm going to do a post in my Instagram just now. And then you will need to just ask the question there. I'll put like and write in the comments the answer of the post question. Okay, share. So yeah, I just shared now. Sorry. Yeah, I just shared now in my profile. So just go there, and after the live session, like the post and write in the comments the answer of that question there. What's the maximum period of banning that Engineers Australia can impose due to plagiarism? So like the post, write the answer. 3 years is the answer. 3 years is the maximum period that Engineers Australia can impose as a ban if you get caught by plagiarism. And then I will share this PDF in the Telegram group. The PDF will be protected by a password that I'm going to say towards the end of this live session. But certainly, it's not worth the risk. For all of those reasons, you can get caught. You will be banned up to 3 years. Your details will be passed on to the Department of Home Affairs or Immigration Department for further investigation. So it's not worth the risk. Please be careful when you are researching for CDR. Usually when you do a Google search, you will have a lot of companies offering this service. But if you want to take the risk, it's up to you. But I keep saying that I do these live sessions and I do the free workshop, and I have my online mentoring program to teach you how to prepare and how to write, so you don't need to engage anybody to do on your behalf, and you will be safe because you will be writing everything by yourself. So I certainly do not support this practice of copying or engaging somebody to write on your behalf because it's too risky. And obviously, it goes against the Code of Ethics of Engineers Australia. However, if you apply and the outcome is not as you expected, you can do the revision process. And Engineers Australia has two types of revision processes. The first one is an informal review. And this one must be made within 3 months of the date of the original assessment outcome letter. And to lodge an informal review, you must submit the form application for informal review of assessment outcome and pay the informal review fee. You may include a cover letter explaining your reasons for appealing the assessment outcome, and no new information can be presented. Applicants that are not satisfied with the outcome of their informal review can apply for a formal appeal. And the fee for this informal review is 320 Australian dollars, including GST. And if you're not happy with the outcome of the informal review, you can apply then for a formal appeal, which is step number 2. An application for a formal appeal may only be submitted after an informal review outcome is received. And this must be made within 3 months of the date of the informal review outcome letter. And to lodge a formal appeal, you must submit the form application for formal appeal of assessment outcome and pay the formal appeal fee, and this includes the fee of 606 Australian dollars, including GST. And how long does it take for those informal review and the formal appeal? The informal review, according to Engineers Australia, is taking something between 8 weeks and 12 weeks. And the formal appeal is much more longer. According to Engineers Australia, it's taking up to 8 to 9 months to get that formal appeal outcome. So it's really a lengthy time, and it can delay your migration process. So obviously, to avoid that, you need to avoid doing plagiarism. Don't copy, don't ask anybody to write on your behalf. Don't use somebody else's career episodes as a template. Don't use templates online, and so on. And the password for the PDF that I'm just going to share with you, the PDF here on the screen again. So that is the PDF. That's the warning there. Messages from the other engineers that got in touch with me about the banning. That's the other one from India. Not worth the risk. And the Engineers Australia revision process. And the password is going to be no plagiarism. Everything in low letters. I will share here in the comments. People not really know if they're not watching this one. No plagiarism. So that's going to be our password. And what you need to do, you need to download Telegram and make sure that you participate in the Telegram group. The link is in the comments. And then you need to go to my post in Instagram, my last post, like the post and answer in the comments the answer of the question. What is the maximum period that Engineers Australia can impose a banning period if you get caught by plagiarism? And the answer is 3 years. So like the post, write in the comments the answer of the question. And if I have some engagement, I will then produce this PDF, and I'm going to share in the Telegram group with the password no plagiarism, all together and in small letters. And do you guys have any questions? Because we're getting towards the end of the live session. I'll just double check if is there any question there. No question, looks like. No question in YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. And I really hope that this information has been helpful and assist you in your engineering qualification validation journey here in Australia. And more importantly, that it raised awareness of the risks of plagiarism. And also, if you're still interested in participating in the free online workshop, I want to become an engineer in Australia, that's the name of the workshop, you can register in the next event, and you can click on the link that I pasted in the comments. I'll paste it again for those that arrive a little bit late. You can register for free in the workshop. The workshop is going to start on the 5th of December, and it goes for the whole week. All right, guys. I would like to thank you guys very much for your participation, and I will see you next Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Brisbane time here on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, talking about another subject related to the engineering qualification validation or recruitment in engineering jobs. Thank you very much, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.